I'm going to go ahead and answer this question. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I've got two cards here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this already failed in the Senate and then it was sent back to the House and now it's going again. Okay? I also want you guys to remember anything that's done during this regime, it's not going to last. Okay? It's not. When the new system or person comes in, it's going to change. Um you have to understand too that this bill is against our constitution. It's treason. Okay? Um we have to keep that in mind. So even if it does go through, which I highly doubt, especially looking at these cards right now, it could be turned over in court. Also, like I said, I've seen as soon as the new person comes in, they're going to throw it in the trash can. Okay. So we're going to get into this message right now. With the Three of Wands, they've been planning on this for a long time. And this is talking about overseas. A part of this bill wasn't even written by people who are citizens here. They were written by Dudu Yahoo. Okay. And I don't really feel like with the Ace of Cups, there's new thinking going on right now. There's a spiritual awakening in general, not just spiritual, but awakening. Okay, people are waking up and seeing this. And I know the people who are making legislators, they know that people are waking up. Okay, they know that people see the writing on the wall. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's going to be blocked again and thrown back to the House. I said this again in my one of my June or July readings, that there's nothing going to be passed anymore. It's just going to go back and forth because it is, they don't have enough people to write hats. Okay, they don't have enough people, especially with the Turtle Man out. They don't have enough people to vote this in. Okay, the bill is, I got communication isn't clear. Okay, attendance to detail. I feel like the thing about it, this bill has a lot of stuff in it that's not clear. There's not enough details in it. And, we got the star card in reverse. This is not going to go through again. Okay, so it's probably going to get thrown back to the House. That's what I'm seeing here. I got ignored. So I don't feel like this bill will pass, all right? I also got working through our fears, okay? So a lot of this stuff is just for fear, okay? I know a lot of people, somebody sent me this video of this guy's like, oh my God, it's the end, It didn't even pass the Senate, okay? That's not how bills are passed in America. They got to go through the House, the Senate, and the president signs it, okay? That's how our country runs, or should run. But from now on, I don't see very many laws being passed. Okay, I see like executive orders and I see those being overturned in the courts. All right. That's why I got the Emperor in reverse. He's a lame duck. Okay. Velveeta in chief, he doesn't have control. The Keebler elf, he doesn't have control. I mean, because people are done. Okay, they're done. Okay, the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is not going to pass, y'all. This ain't going to pass whatsoever. Okay, we got the Three of Swords in reverse. I also got Love Triangle. So I feel, Satan do Yahoo, he's not going to be very happy. He's not going to be very happy. Okay, so I've been seeing an uptick in bots in my comments. I know I've just been seeing a lot of propaganda coming across my For You page, okay? You have to, eventually this is going to go away after the fall of Velveeta in chief and Satan do Yahoo. And that's coming up. It's coming up, all right? Spirit is saying to be unfrazzled. Don't care, don't flinch, you can't shake me. Okay, that's right now what we have to do is make sure that we are not putting up with this, okay? Like I said, I don't see it in the cards. None of those cards say that it's going to pass the Senate, okay? But even if it does, it's going to be overturned, okay? Because for one, that bill does not align with the Constitution, okay? People say, well, okay, you know what? People thought that his name was going to end up forever on the JFK Center, and it was torn down, okay? People thought he was going to get a slush fund, and it didn't happen. People thought he was going to get away with natural born citizenship, taken that away, and it didn't. Okay, I'm not saying that things are not bad, but we got to take a deep breath. I don't see anything going through the Senate or the House. And even if it passes the Senate and the House, if it's not the SAVE Act, he's not going to sign it. So let me know what questions you have, okay? I just want everybody to take a deep breath. It's gonna get rocky. We were on the top of the roller coaster. Now we're heading down. Okay, we're going down, down, down.